guys, Jen here. Today we're going to make a tulle wreath for Valentine's Day. It's going to be super easy and beautiful. Alright, so I want to show you the supplies you're going to need to make this tulle wreath. So I started making mine already. So you need a heart wreath frame, the foam one. I ended up getting this one, I believe, at Joann's. It was around $5. I looked elsewhere, and I think just because of the season, they were out of stock a lot of places. You're also going to need some tulle. I chose these three colors. These are normally $5.99 at Michael's. I'm trying to remember. Here's the brand. It's called His and Hers, and it's 6 inches by 40 yards. And like I said, not Michael's, Hobby Lobby, $5.99 at Hobby Lobby. But if you watch the sales pretty much every other week, this is in the wedding section, and it'll go on sale. And it's usually everything with that His and Hers brand name will be 50% off. So pick these up for $3. I'm not sure how much it'll take, so I did go ahead and buy 2 of each color. So we'll see how far we get. But you're going to cut your tulle at 17 inches. And I just cut out, it's hard to see the white on there, isn't it? Let's pick red. So I picked that out to right at 17 inches. And I'm going in a pattern. So I just cut up a bunch of tulle. And this is not the sparkly tulle like I've used in the past. So I think when I'm done, I'm either going to use hairspray or Scotch Guard or something to keep these nice and stiff. So I'm just doing a pattern, red, pink, white. So I'm ready for red. There's 2 ways that you can attach the tulle. I particularly like the knot method just because I feel like it stays tighter better. So I'm going to show you that first. You just get your ends even, and you're just going to tie it like a knot like you tie in a shoestring. The biggest thing is to try to keep those ends even as you're tying the knot. And then you just scrunch it over. And so make that pretty pattern. The other way that you could do this if you wanted, like I said, I don't like this way as much. A lot of people do, so goodness, it's late, guys. So the other way is to take your ends together and make this loop. Put the loop under and put your tails through, and it makes a knot. You can see that's not as tight. Sorry. And you're going to use more tulle. You can see my tails are longer than with this one, so you're going to use more tulle if you use this method. And you can see it's very loose, comes right off. So I like that knot method. So go ahead and cut up your tulle to 17 inches, and we're going to tie it around our wreath frame. Now I will tell you, I had some difficulty around the point or the dip of the heart. So what I had to do was kind of spread the tulle out over this and then go up. So there's actually more tulle here than other places just because I was trying to cover that point. So, you know, if you have a different way to get around that, please let me know. We'll see how we get when we get down here. See if we have the same problem. Alright, so I filled up my entire heart frame with the tulle. It was a little difficult down here at the bottom. I think the easiest way was I put the frame up on its end and tied it that way, and that was a lot easier for me. So there's more tulle down here at the bottom just to cover it. And I also, guys, I put a little dab of hot glue just to keep, and you can kind of see it, just a little dab of hot glue just to keep that piece of tulle on the point of the wreath. So we are ready to put some embellishments on. Oh, I wanted to tell you, if you use the tulle like I did that does not have the glitter, you're going to want to spray it with some starch, and that gives the tulle some stiffness, and so that your pieces aren't flopping around, especially the ones at the top. So I used some heavy starch. I picked this up at the Dollar Tree. I don't know if anything else would work better. It took me a couple sprays, spray it, let it dry, spray it, let it dry. I would recommend doing this outside and then bringing it in. For me, I think I've told you guys I have asthma, so this fresh scent kind of bothered my asthma, so I was able to spray it and then put it in a different room, let it dry. So keep that in mind if you use this starch. So the embellishments that we're going to use on this wreath came from Michael's. These are little felt stitched Valentine's hearts. There are several little ones, and in this box they had 3 big ones that had writing. So there's pink, red, and white, and then in the stitched with writing it says I love you, be mine, XOXO. So I'm going to arrange these on here and just hot glue them to the tulle, and then we're all done, guys. The only thing I wanted to show you was I put a pipe cleaner in here. Can you see that? I put a pipe cleaner in here to hold this up. So I looped it actually under a piece of tulle, and then I twisted it and put the twist under the tulle to kind of give it some more support. So I think we're almost done. I'm really excited about this wreath. Alright guys, we are all done with this wreath. I just hot glued my little hearts on the side. I think it turned out really cute. I hope you've been inspired, and happy crafting!